No way.
Well, hello, people. You'd probably be able to hear my voice, sister's voice, over there on the. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
So she's coming on in right now. I tell you, if you don't see us and we're not on time, it seems like we're not on time. We are behind the scenes, just trying to get ourselves in the room. Trying to get ourselves in the room. So
Can we just get a seat in the room, Jesus?
that's all. We just want a seat in the room, sweet Jesus. That's all.
Hello.
I have to just preface this by saying, if you're over 50, you might feel our struggle. If you are taking care of kids or father, elderly, if you have errands to run, if you've been living for at least to the age of 50, then you understand our struggle. That's all I got to say. And she's trying to come in to our what we got going on today here. Wait, so
my phone just popped up. Nubia's in, so you're in like Flynn. And
so
I think that popped up on.
It says that we're live, but you need to come on over to this thing.
Come on over to my place.
Wait, what do you see? What do you see?
I see. He saw the best of me.
Do you see
everything? And when everyone else around me,
Ajua, do you see the email that says live? That's all.
I'm actually trying to join right now.
Oh, I hear you. I hear the bleep.
Don't be stressing out, sister.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up over here.
Well, be back on.
This one.
Okay, so hanging up on that side. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I just don't know. Technology over 50.
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Testing.
Yes, I can hear you.
Tell the Lord, thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
And amen.
And now your screen's too high. You got to bring your laptop down to the top of your head.
Actually, I'm kind of okay. So, all right, hang on, because I'm looking at my.
Change the angle of your chair. There you go.
There we go.
But the light is
blinded by
the light. Okay, so enough of our shenanigans. Oh. Thank you. Close it. That's better. That was better. That was better.
So
can you put in the ADWOA instead of the ABBA, ABCDEFG, LMNP?
Oh, Father, if it bothers you that much, you tell me how. If I can just do a rename right now, Lord, that I don't have to hear it again.
I told you the correct spelling. There is a correct spelling for Ajua. It's not like you just made it up. It's ADWOA.
ADWOA.
Yes.
It looks like Adwo.
No, Ajua.
With a J.
You're not Swahili, okay? That name is like Swahili. It's like African, so that's why it looks. Don't try and pronounce it with the American sounding.
I'm gonna need the whole J.
There was no J.
Okay, so that's good. Jack up a whole lot of things. Now I gotta go back to my TikTok and fix that too.
Well, okay. Welcome to Connecticut Housewives
and Housewives of Connecticut,
where we talk about elderly parents.
We talk about a whole bunch of nothing but something at the same time.
So gardening, we were both getting our steps, physical activity in. We have children, but we try and mind our own business.
We try to mind our own business.
What our kids say, have your kids ever do that where you tell them to do something and they go like this? Look at me. They go like this.
Yeah.
Which means your kids haven't done that?
I would take that as you're telling me I'm being nosy, and I'm not gonna take that very lightly.
No. When you say who's gonna take out the trash can, they all go like this. Nose goes.
Was that like not me?
Yeah, like nose goes. Yeah. I don't know.
So, you forgot your tooth today, baby.
I forgot to what?
Diente.
Did you really? Because nobody knows that it's not there until you say that it's not there.
Oh, okay. Remember, I couldn't see you on the preview to tell you, hey, and why am I so like foggy with it, cloudy with a chance of meatballs on my side?
you know what? You need to fix your TV screen, your phone, because last week you were foggy too, and you know your phone's probably more expensive than mine. So I don't know what the deal is.
I'm on my laptop though.
But even it was like that. It's better today than it was last week.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Right. Are we actually live though? It says that we're live, but I don't see us. Do you see us in go over to
so where's my phone? Okay, so I'll go to the phone. Oh, my hand.
I don't see us live on there either.
It says welcome to live. Remember? No, hang on. Oh, that's from our last try. Our last 200 tries. It says one waiting more.
Okay. Okay, special guest. If you're there, pop up and tell us you can see us on live on Facebook Live, because we can't see ourselves and we don't know what we're doing. So it's just the honest to goodness truth. The
blind leading the blind. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna click I just clicked on.
Okay, you got to mute the volume on one of those.
Yeah, so it's like a delay, but it's actually okay.
Okay, I see it. Okay, so what's our agenda for today?
So,
tell us, first of all, you're going to start off by telling us Daddy's appointment yesterday. So this is all about us talking about elderly care, and then after that, guys, we go into a different subject, just in case you're curious.
Elderly care, gardening, steps, sister locks, and so on. Okay, so yesterday, Pop had an appointment. Let me look over here. He had an appointment, and so the appointment was for. Why is this not? Why am I kind of okay? Is that better?
I have too many screens up. I'm trying to. You're fine.
So, Pop had an appointment yesterday. Mm-hmm. His appointment was at 1:40. Because he's having issues getting into my vehicle right now, because of
and do you have to help him do that? Like he's supposed to help himself lift up, or are you trying to do it and pull you back out again? I'm just asking a question.
Still pending a neck and back surgery myself, but yeah.
Woos.
So I realized last week that there is no way I can continue to keep doing this and wonder why my back and my neck aren't healing or really feeling better or anything. So I called up this company, and it's called Circle of Care. Mm-hmm. The Circle of Hands. I forget the thing every time, but it's a Circle of Life one. Okay. And it's a husband and wife owned company that help out veterans that need assistance. They ask for donations because it's actually donation based, and they'll ride you to and fro appointments. Now
we talked about that. We talked about somebody should have that kind of business.
Yes, but because they rely on volunteers and donations, they ask that the donation be at least $35 and up.
Yeah,
and
which is a taxi ride. I mean, honestly,
which is a taxi ride, right?
Or an Uber. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the poor guy, Leroy, had a surgery last year on his back. So they've had the business for 3 years, and it's thriving. It's just that he's recovering, mm-hmm. And so we got partially broke Leroy, and then me and my issues. Trying to get
upcoming surgery for Adjoa.
Upcoming surgery for Adjoa. 2 surgeries, one neck and one back, two separate surgeons. So, and I'm praying on that one because they're waiting on me to say yay or nay, and I'm just not. I don't feel it. So, so I called up the gentleman. You have to call him 2 weeks in advance. He came to the house for the appointment. Now I took Pop out into with a scooter out into the driveway, and he has a pickup. He came in a pickup truck, and the pickup truck is even higher than my car.
Okay, SUV. So he was going to throw Daddy up into the truck.
So I brought a step stool out there with a handle on one side. It's like a little U shaped that goes right into the step that he's got to step onto, and you can use it as a handle on top, just to help him if he had to step up and try to get in. Well, it was pretty much confusion. I want to say, just trying to get him to coordinate the whole step and be able to make it. But so he kind of didn't make it, but the guy kind of like helped him, in. He kind of like fell in,
No.
but
Okay.
not fall, just kind of like fall in. So okay, so that was nice. And the best thing about it is he actually waited for us at the appointment. So we went into the ortho.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's more than $35.
Thank you. So, which we gave him more than $35 also. So we went to ortho. He waited in the vehicle outside in the parking lot, and ortho said, "Yeah, we're going to take you right in. Only we need. Did you do X-rays?" I'm like, "X-rays?" I said, "There's nothing in the system. There's nothing in his appointment saying that he needed to go to X-ray first."
Right.
She said, "We're still going to take you, but we need you to go to X-ray." Thank the Lord, it's only a 1 or 2 doors down from the appointment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, Lord. Now, but what I didn't tell you was that I have an appointment that same day during that same time that Pop is having his appointment. And my plan was to go down there and tell her I apologize. I'll do my acupuncture another day. Mm-hmm. So when Pop went in for his X-ray, I went down to my appointment to apologize, to say, "Hey, look, my appointment's on the same day as my father, and it would have been okay, but he's got 2 appointments today instead of 1." I said, she said, "Well, you know what?" She said, "Go ahead and fill out your name on this form, and I'll go ahead and give you acupuncture anyway." So if you look at my ears, I don't know if you can see it, they should be like kind of like bejeweled a little bit, like little small little studs, gold studs.
Sort of, kind of. But I know before you were on vacation, you also had them too.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Did I feel like earring? Did I feel like putting in a new earring?
It's like, how I don't know. I shouldn't even explain it this way, but it's like, it's beyond getting your ears pierced, because your ears pierced is on the soft tissue. This is more on the cartilagey kind of like, like tough, like you ever see pig ear for a dog? You give the dog a pig.
Wait, so did it hurt? That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I mean, you most definitely feel it now. I mean, you feel it more than you feel it when you get ears pierced. But she does it quick.
Well, you can't even use that example, because when we got our ears pierced, we were like 2 months old, 3 months old.
But I have 3 holes, and the third hole, the second hole on this ear was done as a teenager, because that's where I was in my life at that time.
In the 80s, I got you.
Yes, in the 80s. We date ourselves, but yeah. So
hey, we're over
she
50,
went down there, saw me anyway. I ran back up. He was just coming out, like maybe 3 minutes after I sat down in the X-ray. He was coming out, so we went around to his appointment. They saw him. They liked everything they saw. His hip looks great. It's healing well. It's healed. By his stripes, he is healed. So his hip looks amazing for having that surgery in April. And so that's one. And especially being a diabetic, it's like you never know how people are going to heal. God has healed him like he's a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So then after we finished that appointment, I called up Leroy again and said, "Hey, we're ready." He said, "Oh, I just started out for a cup of coffee. I'll be right back in like 5 minutes." And so by the time we rolled outside, he probably was like there in like 2 minutes by the time I sat my fanny down. So everything was working smoothly. It's just a little tricky getting Pup in and out of vehicles per se. And when I had the Lexus sat like nice and low to where he could actually, get in a whole lot easier. Hindsight. It's always golden. So I didn't think it was going to be an issue having a higher SUV, and it is an issue. So, excuse me, but I just had a delicious sandwich. So if I burp or whatever, excuse me. So yeah, but yeah. So we got it back in the vehicle, and this time on the way home, Leroy actually pulled up to the curb, and because the curb is higher than just a regular driveway, and try to get him out that way. And it's like it worked.
Kind of ish.
Right. So we're working this thing out. Today he had another appointment, and I said, "You know what? I'm not going to use Leroy 2 days in a row, and plus this one's not on the chart. He is scheduled for some more in September toward the end. So at least once we get through this week, we'll have a break." So he brought him home. I knew he had an appointment today. I said, "I'm going to do it myself."
No, you didn't.
So I said, but this time I'm going to use the scooter that sits higher. That way you're sitting higher. Maybe you're going to be a little more equivalent to the height of my SUV. You still have to step down off of the scooter to get in the car. But you see my mentality. I was trying to, seat. see, So I got him in, but I got him in by the grace of God because I threw one foot up. I shouldn't say throw, but I put one foot up.
Of yours or his?
I put his foot up. Had him
Uh-huh.
hold on to the window. I put the window all the way down. Had him hold on to the door and onto the car. And I put my knee up on that. It's like a little pedestal right there by the on the outside where you're supposed to be able to step on that thing to get in.
Mm-hmm.
I put my knee up there and had him sit his hind parts on my knee to kind of scoot him up and scoot him in. So it kind of like fell in, but it was like a good fall in. It was like a decent fall in. It's like we're getting better at this.
Girl, I don't understand. All I want to know is anybody who watches this later, and if you're a professional, what is your advice? Because he was in a nursing home. He's actually thriving much better. His countenance, his vibration. What do you say? It has come back. I've seen his
zeal, his energy.
His zeal, his energy.
He's low energy anyway, but for him it's zeal. And I don't know, my daughter's calling me. Should I show a picture?
You know she wants you to do that.
Hey, honey.
This is real life, I tell you.
I'm actually talking to Aunt Sherry right now.
Live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube right now. Love you. Bye. Call you right back. Toodles.
I keep trying to do this on the up and up. You know what I'm saying, people? I'm watching 20 videos on how to improve your everything. And my sister just be like answering phone calls. She was eating a sub. I mean,
But you didn't say wow. I was so famished. I was starving. Like
I
Marvin.
get it. You know what I had today? I had some water. I had an apple. I had some coconut water. And
Linda,
us trying to get online. This requires some prayer and some fasting because we just don't know what we're doing. So we need to eat after the show because
I'm not sure if I was gonna make it till after the show because, like I say, no, I can't see me, but you can see me. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, but the laptop is still too much up there. You got cloud. There you go. Because then my head's up here and your head's down there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is from the 50 different videos that I watch. I mean, so you got to put it to closer. There you go. There you go. See how we look like we're like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So where were we anyway?
That's our friend from Tanzania. Where are you?
So wait. So I was hungry and famished because I went to the gym at 6 a.m. So that way I'm going while my husband, oh Jesus, while my father is freshened up and still tired, I can jot out real quick, go get the workout and come back home, and so that's exactly what we did. And so it worked out perfect. I think this might be the thing, go in the morning when it's nice and when it's nice and early and he's still tired. So just trying to get that workout in. But anyway, that made me so. The workout was with a trainer. This go around.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes we need that. I mean, we need what we need.
Mm-hmm. So
as you can tell, I'm not in my room. I'm in my daughter's room.
Nice. Ooh, so organized. Thank you, niece, for letting my sister borrow your organ. Oh, so cute.
Little jigger. Hey, somebody looks like somebody's trying to watch us, or was that? That's me and my phone. Hey, we have a viewer. Oh, it's me. Okay, sorry.
Well, I gotta say that I really missed the YouTube because it's instant gratification.
It seemed like it was more interactive, didn't it?
Yes, it is. And not to mention, we're missing Daughter of the Most High every Tuesday because now we're doing it online on Newstream, live stream.
But it's still live on YouTube. I think that YouTube is not pushing because when the views is not there like it used to be, that they're suppressing they're not pushing us out. That's why I'm saying. So we're still on there because it's not initiated through live on YouTube. YouTube is not pushing it out. So
I think we might need to go to my new Adwoa. How do I spell that again? ADWOA. ADWOA.
Yeah. What your channel is? What you're trying to say?
Yeah. So I'm trying it on my channel and see what happens. You're Housewife of Connecticut. I'll be Connecticut Housewives.
You're going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, P, L, M, N, O, P, because that's what your channel is. That's probably how you started the channel.
Although I can always rename it. If I renamed it from, what I had before to what I have right now, I can say whatever I want now.
So I wonder how you would do that if you did that, how we could preview it on both channels. So if somebody's out there, like, look, I should say help on editing and uploading.
We also need to know how to get it from preview back to live, because there's an issue between the preview and the live. Before we just went live and we just, here we are, it's on. And now we're trying to do the preview prior to, and there's something in between us doing a preview and doing the live, something happened. So now we need help figuring out what something
practice
is.
Like you said, practice on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Or Monday. And Monday, let me see, what do your Mondays look like? Because I know I have my massage. I went to a masseuse on Monday. Complimentary to the Veteran Center. I want to say that. Yeah, we could do that on Monday. I mean, just look ahead. What does Daddy's schedule look like on Mondays and Tuesdays? Because
if there's nothing on Monday next week, there's nothing on a Tuesday next week. But he does have that's early in Monday.
And I called you when I called you last night. You did tell me that there was an appointment today, but we need to know them ahead of time for the whole month. But yeah. So shifting gears, because I also did put in some other things that I wanted to talk about. Let me see. I think that once I can tell that when I move, you can still see me, right? Even though I switched to a different tab. So I was saying the things I put segment 1. We talked about elderly care, and it worked. You hired somebody to come out and help Daddy to get up in there. So, you still follow Daddy in your car?
No, I actually sat in the back seat of the same pickup truck that picked us up.
Okay. Hey, that makes sense. I mean, at least you didn't have to waste your gas. You paid him for that service.
Exactly. And then I booked him again for the 24th.
Ahead of time.
Ahead of time.
That way, the 24th is one of our days.
Yeah, but it's at 8:00 in the morning, so that's why I didn't tell you.
Okay. So some things that I wrote down to talk about today, like we said, elder care, Daddy's and you're right now you're caring for him yourself as far as helping him with bed wash, because you said you're doing. Tell us what you're doing to the bathroom. So
basically, to wash him up, it's bed bath. And I was, like I told you, I wasn't happy about how he was being cleaned by the lady. I actually said we're good now.
She was doing her best, but yeah,
and I do appreciate it. It's just that we like things a certain way, So yes, so basically bathing. As far as toileting, I have a portable toilet that's actually in his room. He's used it a couple times, but he also has used his restroom a couple times also as well. So it's just
he got himself there.
No.
Okay.
No, with assistance. Both are with assistance, and I'm looking forward to. Did I tell you that we're remodeling the bathroom? So it's going to no longer have a tub because Pop can't lift his leg up and over the tub to get the shower.
Okay, so he's going to be able to sit in there, and the water doesn't flow out, or you have to make sure before he opens the door all the water is drained out. Is that how that works? With the new one you put in.
Oh, I can actually show you a picture of what it looks like. Hang on. Or what it's going to look like. So, and my only concern was I need to make sure that he can actually wheel a wheelchair and or a walker to the shower, because now it's got a little teeny small step, which is great. He can actually get in and get out without having any great issues. And they're putting a bench in as well. I went to a little small company, and I'm really excited about it because let's see, April is her name. Let's see here. How a lot of times I'll forget names, but we have relatives with the same name. That kind of helps out a lot. All right, so this is what the bathroom's going to look like, hopefully.
Wait, give me a second. I'm filling in the blanks here.
Filling in the blanks?
Trying to make some more
It's from Safe Showers, actually. I'm gonna take it off of here. No need to have that now.
Oh,
Isn't that
nice.
nice?
Nice. Wow. It's like look like a whole wheelchair can get in there.
I hope so.
Oh, I was thinking that it was going to be like you see people that are like they have a door, a little short
Oh,
door. It's like a little mini tub, like they can sit on the shelf. That's what I thought.
no. He
Oh,
didn't.
I see now.
But this one actually has a bench where you can sit down and look.
Okay.
And then that's just, don't mind the toilet. That's actually the toilet like reflecting off of the glass.
So the VA is going to do that. They're going to cover that.
Oh heck no. This is believe it or not, this is actually on pop. You know, the Medicaid doesn't want them to have money. So this is Pop's shower for real. So yeah, that'll be his own little. It's always been his own bathroom, but long story short, yeah, that's. But here's what they proposed also, and I politely declined, it because just because it is a handicap shower doesn't mean it has a look handicap, right? So they proposed. Where is it? Oh, I asked for bars we put in. Also, here's the bars I asked that you put in.
Yeah, I see.
This is I'm gonna either get this bench or the bench I just showed you prior to.
Does that one slide up? Does it go up?
Yes, it folds up. Yes. So, but they They said, well, we can also put in this one. This is actually the head. You see how it's got? This is like the regular head here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Right.
And then this is actually a bar they can put in that has a shower head, the hot shower, extension on it with the L-shaped bar. But you know what? Like I say, it just looks so.
But he's still. Where's he gonna sit on that? Where's the seat in there?
They have a little white chair on that. See it right there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but it didn't appeal to me, and I didn't want to just see. Like I say, you want to have a bathroom that doesn't look handicap if you can help it. We do. We chose, and then I verified with our father. See that he's paying for it. I said, "Well, do you want this one or this one?" And he confirmed the same one I said. So that kind of made me feel good, So yeah, he's all for it. I'm all for it. I'm sure he's looking forward to being able to better assist in the shower to get himself clean, as opposed to having your daughter do bathing you in the bed every time.
But you're still working on assistance coming in though and helping with that.
Yes, well, he actually had a company.
Uh-oh, what happened? You're not there. Come back, baby, come back. Hopefully she recognizes that she I'm not sure what happened.
I pushed down on my keyboard by accident. I'm like, what happened? So yeah, keep your keyboard and your mouse like away from where you're having your conversations.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So just for anybody who might be coming in and watching this a little bit later, because we're like 28 minutes in, we've been talking about elderly care and renovating a bathroom for elderly people, which is our father. But in case you're also in the same situation, you're over 40, over 50, you may be taking care of your loved ones. And so another thing I want to say is like planning ahead. Like, I wonder if the VA has has it where somebody can come out and help prepare meals for him ahead of time.
So that's part of home health aid, and he did have one. He had him like anywhere from 3 to 4 hours in a day, which I was really grateful for because it gives me a break to go to the gym without having to rush back, and whatever else I need to do, grocery shopping, this, that, and the other, but he had someone coming in when he was living in his apartment. Be cute little studio he had, but it kind of things happen. He needs to actually have, he needs to have 24-hour. Eyes on for the most part ish.
But I'm talking about now that he's back with you though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have someone come in. The contract that they had expired at the beginning portion of August. So now I have to go back through the process of going through the VA to get it. Now I'm just gonna ask for it until he gets the Medicaid situation, under control. That way they can help out.
All right. So
yeah.
So that's called health aid. Is that all those to the veterans?
Home health care, and no, actually, but I went through the social worker to get that set up.
Social worker.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing we're talking about is the fact that people don't know you can have Medicaid and Medicare at the same time.
Exactly. And if our aunt hadn't said anything, then I would have had no idea. It's like you don't know until you know. You don't know what questions to ask, until you start going through certain situations, And sometimes it's actually good. They say, "Oh, don't tell everybody your business," but if I had not said anything to our aunt, then I would have never known that you can double dip like that.
How do you spell Medicaid? Medicide or
Like aid, AID.
but is there an E at the end of it?
No.
No. Medicaid and Medicare, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to look up Medicare, not unless you know how to spell it. I'm just putting stuff in the notes already.
Mhm.
Medicare. Okay. Yeah. So it's not. This is not for the faint at heart.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially.
we do appreciate the love and the care that you have for my father, but for our father, all four of us. But it's a lot, Ajua. It's a lot. So I'm hoping that you're not gonna get yourself, allow you. I think that it can creep up on you as far as the weariness or being tired because a person can be so well-meaning that not unless your loved ones around you say, "Hey, you need to take care of yourself." Again, this is an ongoing topic that we just continue to reiterate over and over again because it's so important.
Yeah.
So you said that you also had like another getaway. Is it a weekend getaway or a week getaway or is it a cruise? What you said you have something coming up?
Yeah. So my husband and I are going on vacation. We hadn't had one in some time.
Mhm.
So he said, "I want to go on vacation with you," but he says, "Oh well, I'm kind of upset that you're kind of stuck." I said, "I'm not stuck. I have your resources that can help me,
Mhm.
and so I'm gonna they're gonna give me 5 days."
Y'all should have mentioned it when we were all there because mommy and I could have broke up the time and not been there at the same time.
Exactly.
Is it, our friend, we won't mention his name, but the one that I think you knew him from the army and he lived with mom for a little bit, mom and daddy
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Mhm.
He's going on a cruise in October. So I was like, I wonder if you all was doing the same thing.
No, I can't get mine to go on a cruise. He has not been on one yet. I've been on one,
Mhm.
but he's been on none. So
Have I? Yeah, I did do one when the girls were little before my son was born, and yeah, seasick. I- It's yeah. I'm gonna leave that. That's for a story for another day because you already know that story.
but the thing is, you know what? They have the patches now, and they're
Yeah, they
more
do.
potent.
Yeah, but for me, it would have been like a lot more help. Like I said, if you and mommy were there. But again, I'm gonna leave that subject alone.
Yeah.
So we talked about elder care. We talked about um, how to care for our elderly ones,
Mhm.
and like you said, for you to get your time in, you're going to wake up early in the morning and go to the gym and you're going to have
Mhm.
somebody come in. I really do impress upon you. I know how much you love going and going shopping for groceries is therapeutic. Cause I remember when my kids were little, I used to
Mhm.
love to go up and down the aisles by myself. Like if I went by myself, but to take the load off you, that's one extra thing that you could just order online. But
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah. But the other thing too I love doing is meal planning because now I used to do that a lot when my girls were little and my son was a baby. Um, Not so much now, but I'm getting back to it because like when I do my grocery shopping, I try and think of at least 3 to 4 meals that we can do at home with hopefully some leftovers. Are you still there? I can't see her again. What? What'd you do?
I had a. Oh.
What am I gonna do with this girl, y'all? It's like she's forgetting she's on a live thing here.
Oopsie.
Okay. Oh yeah, beautiful cup. So I was saying that
Uh,
yeah, meal planning is also essential as far as saving time and making sure that because you think of you can still eat out and have good meals that are not full of sodium and not full of whatever.
right.
Um, Too much space on top, honey. Too much space. Yeah. So meal planning, I think, is also essential to have for our main, even if you didn't have your father, an elderly person living in the house
Mhm.
with you, meal planning is also essential as far as keeping your budget in order and knowing ahead of time what you're going to cook is so helpful, so essential. Don't you
Well, the
think?
thing is, and my husband and I don't eat a whole lot of meals now. I'm required to make meals
Y-
or purchase.
y- Do you mean a whole lot of meals out? When you say you don't eat a whole lot of meals, what do you mean?
We don't. There's not a whole lot of cooking going on here. Right now I'm cooking galore because Pop's here, but
you still gotta eat.
I can make something simple, get something simple and be done and be happy, but he needs to have something balanced all the time,
Mm-hmm.
But except, even though, actually, I'm gonna say that our sandwich was still pretty healthy that we got from Potbelly.
Is that why he's quiet? I don't even hear him. He's not saying.
He is so tired right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Any outing outside? Is it still? It was 103 when I left. The end of August, middle of August.
Can I just tell you that you guys brought the cool air down?
Really?
It's 74 degrees in the daytime, like in the morning. The high is going to be 94 today. I'm thinking, oh, this is so wonderful. We had like 56 degrees or something like that. Like early morning.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this is the time to walk right here.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice.
Okay, so other than let's kind of segue because we're kind of coming towards the end of our coming to the end of our thing here. So what was a positive thing that you had happen this week for you besides the fact that you could add the gym? What was some of the things that were positive for you that you did for yourself?
The gym. And I increased the training today from 1 to 2, because I need to at least go at least 3 or 4 times in the week.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like about this guy is we're actually doing total body, not just doing upper body this day and then lower body this way and then core. We're actually incorporating everything all in one sitting because I think he had a feeling that I think he knew she might not be here. She's talking about her father and things like that. She may or may not be here. So long story short is this man has really been, flexible.
Mm-hmm.
So I went from going at 9 o'clock, like after I dropped off the kids. No, I know I'm going to drop the grandkids off at the bus stop. So now I can go earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's really going to work out. But that's a lot about me. What about you? What did you do for yourself this week?
Well, I did go. I said in the beginning that I did go and get a massage, but because I've been having on the outside, I don't think that we look our age, but on the inside, our body's like screaming. And so tomorrow I actually have therapy for the shoulder over here.
Oh, nice.
You know what's weird? So I wear 2 watches only because this one looks like jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so this is the pretty one. And then this one actually keeps track of our walking, steps, sleeping, all that kind of stuff. You can see it, I took this watch off of this arm and it's starting to feel much better. I mean, I think that I maybe had it 1 notch too tight and it felt like it was cutting off the circulation to my arm.
Yes. I had that happen. So it's so funny you're talking about watches and the bands and tightness and all that. So I went on Amazon and purchased some new bands for my watch. So the band, I was having the same problem you were having as far as I was like, why? It didn't seem like this tight before I went to bed, but now it's like kind of waking me up in the middle of the night. I have to loosen it up, whatever.
Right.
So I went and bought these bands. I don't know if you can see it. Let me know if you can see it. But these bands are elastic.
You know what? That looks like something my son has on his watch. I need to do that. Send me that link.
Okay. And can I just say that although I played with it throughout the whole entire night because I'm still getting adjusted, you adjust it in the back.
Okay.
There's like a little teeny little flap you open up and then you adjust it to whatever width you want, length, and then you close it back up and voila. So, but I do like the fact, and then they have where you can jazz it up a little bit and have it a little more fancier, So I have my husband put it on for me last night. So that's one, and I also do it like this because I can take it off and put it around my ankle.
I love it. I love it. I saw this one lady was showing how oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, and then what are you thinking? And then it snaps when you go to put it. Magnet.
Oh, I was gonna say as many products as this is gonna segue into the new product things. She was saying that she has an affiliate link for all the things, all the products that we already recommended. We need to start figure out, have somebody teach us how to do an affiliate link through Amazon, because every time you mention, because you probably got it off Amazon, right?
Sure did.
See what I'm saying? I'm just saying, between your family and my family, not even including our children alone, the amount of money we spend monthly and annually on Amazon. I mean, we all should be getting a cash back. We should be getting like,
we need to get some socks.
you know what I'm saying? It's true. Truthfully. So that's a new product for you. When I went to get a pedicure last week, mainly because my feet are jacked up in the military. I'm just gonna say, I served during Desert Storm. You served, and you retired.
I served an IOF and EOF and OEF. Ooh, nice.
So it's a cute bag.
That is adorable.
Because when you go to get your pedicure, you walk in with some cloud, big old head. You walk out with your cute little sandals, and then where are you gonna put your shoes? And I didn't want to do like a Target bag. I didn't want to do like a plastic Walmart bag. So I went into Burlington Coat Factory because it's right next door, and I got this little bag, and I just put my shoes in it when I was finished, and I had my my phone or whatever. And you know what else? Look, we're getting older.
Yeah,
I can't keep carrying this thing around.
Girl, how many ounces is that?
Like a million gazillion.
Okay, well, you're trying to figure out what it is.
It actually says 2,000 milligrams. 2,000 milligram. Milliliters. 2,000 milliliters.
What is that?
64 ounces.
No, girl. You about to go ahead and walk around with a curl like this all day long.
I know, right? You move over. I can't see you. Do it again. Yeah, exactly. And so I needed this. Okay. I saw some really cute, a really cute picture of you. Next week should be. Do you have any? I don't know. I'm gonna show a baby picture of you next week.
So and then I'm getting rid of my hello goodbyes. Mom calls the hello goodbyes. Not so much. So
when she called the hello goodbye, I'm like, where in the heck did that come from? Who does that?
I don't know. She gets. I don't know where she gets this stuff from. But she cracks me up. Okay, so while you're drinking that water, keep talking about I want to show you my container.
Go ahead.
It's a new one.
Okay. Hi. So thank you for coming in. We'd like for you to share and to leave a comment. Oh man, I forgot to send our mother the link.
So check this out.
Big old count. We wonder why our arms are hurting.
And so can I just tell you that? So my husband got it for me yesterday, or whatever day it was. Sometime this week or last week. And it's amazing. This thing is like 34 ounces. And I'm loving it. So
you know what? I bought one for myself, and my husband keeps using it. I'm like, honey, but you know how we have to have a choice, right? Oh, this is since how you're drinking. I have one just like this in my sister. Remember I showed you this? This is so cute.
Yeah.
This is on her little tray. She didn't bring it back to school with her. Okay, I mean, all right. Okay.
That was backwards.
Okay, so what else did we talked about a little bit of self-care, we talked about elderly care, and let's see what else is on this list here. So gardening, how does is yours fried to a crisp in Texas?
Oh yeah. I got crispy critter. But we did have some days where we actually had like back-to-back rain. So my peppers have made a comeback, and because they were like so they look so much better now. My kale, if I walk outside, you'd be like, oh Lord. But my kale started to come back. Just a few sprigs are coming back alive. I mean, it was brown and dead, like not coming back ever. Those leaves are gone. But yeah, I'm gonna cut those down and let the new ones, have some room to grow. It was dead.
What did you just show me a few minutes ago? You held something up.
It's a lip balm collection. We're doing new things.
Did you hold it, but you didn't? You held it up, but you didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, you were talking. I didn't want to interrupt, but I did want to show you the new product, and I'm really hoping that I'm going to get to my granddaughter. Okay. But I'm hoping she'll like it. You know
what was weird? Because you're talking, and we're on Restream over here, but I'm watching it live on YouTube over there, and it happened. I'm like, I'm like, that wasn't a premonition. That didn't happen yet. So, because I'm like, what's she holding up? Okay,
So all I can say is I thought that was cute. It's a lip balm collection, and like they have like flavors like honey and coconut, vanilla, and berry.
Oh, so I know
simple pleasures.
So I also wanted to say, if anybody watches this is towards the end here, but if anybody watches this in the coming weeks, if you have any questions about diabetes,
yes,
because in the end of September, which is like the first week or so of October-ish, somewhere in there, we have Dr. Lowry, who's going to be coming on talking live. We're gonna have to practice a few times so we can get her on and she can do her presentation.
Yes, who happens to be our cousin.
Yes. But she diabetes, and it's such a, like you said, a vast wealth of knowledge that she could be on for 3 hours. And we know we don't have that kind of time.
Right.
We want people to watch the whole thing. So we're going to come up with some questions. Maybe if we come up with 7 to 10 questions that she can ask, and I'm sure that can keep us on over an hour, but we want to try to keep up an hour. So yeah, I'll just put that in the notes section if you have any questions about that you'd like to know. Oh, she's a natural holistic doctor, or she holistic doctor. Yeah.
Okay. So not only Scotty,
I guess we should say the word to say is holistic practitioner.
Okay.
Holistic practitioner.
So yeah, if you have any questions on, I'm going to name the things that Our Father has, just so you'll know that you're not alone in all these things. You know, and usually if you have one, you'll have more than one. So either hypertension, diabetes, CKD, which is chronic kidney disease, quadruple bypass surgery, heart attack, strokes. You have any questions on any of those? Because like I say, Our Father has dealt in dealing with all those broken hip as elderly people. They
fall much more frequently. Once you fall once, oh my goodness.
It's so yeah. And so he didn't. So Our Father's been here for over 3 weeks now, and he's fallen one time. My husband told me, while I was at church. But I mean, thank God we have all rugs upstairs, so that's a blessing, right? Nothing's broken, nothing cracked, nothing. But I'm telling you, it's like my sister just said, one fall means you need to watch regularly, because you don't want to say it's going to spiral to more, but I'll just say that there's a lot of times there is more to come, unfortunately, So, but yeah, and what else? Bypasses. He's had multiple bypasses in his leg,
and the toenails, and not everybody in the military has that situation. Right. So I know that you and your husband do not, but my husband and I do. But Daddy also has that situation,
right?
And where the nail crusts over, and it darkens, and it can even fall off. And I meant to ask Dr. Lowry that question last time she was on. But definitely this is going to be, because when you go to the doctor, they give you topical, they want you to take the pills, swallow these pills. Oh, but you have you might have a minor side effect. It's like, I don't want to. And I keep hearing from people who are holistic that there are almost everything under the sun that has been, that's an illness can be reversed. Now, it may take a lot of diligence, a lot of work. I was listening to something the other day, and this girl said, oh yeah, the doctor said that, or the holistic person said I could heal this situation but she said, but ain't nobody got time for that. Like all the work that would that's like if they said go and dip in the river 7 times. It's like, what? I want something a little bit more complicated than that. And so sometimes when the doctors tell you to do, and I even talk to myself, because tea tree oil, they say you need to put on every single day. That's a lot of work. But sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But I still have had the same situation for years. I mean, like more than 30 years. And so so that's a question that I want to ask her. What can be done to heal that? Even if, I can't even say that's totally associated with diabetes, because it's not, because I'm not diabetic in Jesus' name. You know what I mean? But I'm not even borderline anymore. My husband's losing weight. I'm losing weight. And I think that we're all working on it, even as siblings.
Amazing.
Right, because you and your husband are working on it too, I believe, and you're
He's been pre-diabetic for like 20 years. My husband,
really.
yeah. So, but I went from pre to diabetic, and that was surprising for me. Being so athletic, back in my younger years, and even up until I retired, So that was kind of a pill, a hard pill to swallow, so to speak.
Mm.
hmm
What do you
But
what do
my
you
brother
expect?
also,
Yeah, our brother.
our brother, yeah, also has, I said, about hour, and then our sister is fine. I mean, she's younger than us, much younger than us, but she's actually eats very healthy and she's very athletic.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
well,
So that is all that we have for you today, and I'm gonna just put um where did I just put it? This last ticker. You can tell I'm having fun with this. I need to change the colors from blue to a different color. I don't know how to do that. But when I go to my class today, maybe I can ask
yes, nice
somebody.
classes.
If you don't know, ask somebody. So
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And then, so just remember, so Pop also has another appointment tomorrow afternoon.
so take good notes so you can fill us in on it next week.
Will do. Will do.
All right. So that's all that we have. If there's anything else you can think of, let's see if we can um, close out with some chill music. Go ahead.
So I don't do soda very often.
Okay.
Poppy
Say
soda.
that again. I tried the chill music and I couldn't hear you. So what? Say it again.
I don't drink soda,
All right.
but
Well, we don't
I
because our
did.
mom didn't allow us to drink soda when we were little.
Well, we did have the soda man come to the house
Yeah,
for a period of time.
yeah, we had cases of soda sitting there, and we probably drank a half a soda between the both of us per week, maybe. Seriously,
Mhm.
honestly.
This is
What were you gonna
actually
say?
cranberry juice. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Oh, I've been drinking a lot of cranberry juice too lately, with ice cubes, of course. Because go ahead.
This
32
cranberry juice is no sugar,
What? From
none.
where? BG's. What's your store? BH HB. BH.
HEB. Do you want to see that? I got it from HEB, yes, but do you want to see that? I can go run and get it.
What? Go ahead. Go ahead. Get it. Go ahead. Get it. Get it.
Okay, you talk me into it.
Okay. So while she's doing that, we're just going to say thank you for if you've stayed to the end. We're at 52 minutes. We appreciate you and thank you for thank you for sticking with us. And hopefully, I can put markers as to what we were talking about as certain markers, so you can just click to the part that you might want to hear or fast forward. But I want to see it. So it says 0 sugar.
So it's Lakewood pure
Okay.
cranberry.
All
Never
right.
ever in my life have I ever had cranberry juice with just like okay, hang on, no glasses on.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
so it says dietary fiber 0. Wait, hang on. Sodium 0, cholesterol 0. It's got 0 saturated fat, no trans fat. Blah, blah, blah. It says total sugars 11 grams. Includes. So I lie, but it says total. I'm thinking it's actually from.
Well, there's no added sugar, just the natural sugar that's already in the cranberries,
Includes
probably.
0 grams of added sugar. 0 grams. You got to see this. 0 grams of added sugar.
Okay. Still a little bit blurry, but yeah. Okay. We're taking your word for it. We believe you.
Heck yeah.
Right?
So only 80 calories per glass. So per
I
8
know
ounce
that
full size.
regular cranberry juice from like Aldi's, you can have almost close to 32 grams of sugar in 1 8-ounce glass. It's like, what you doing? Like that's not even that shouldn't even be considered healthy. That's like
And Aldi's is the health food store, right? Like the a healthier choice of
yeah,
stores,
healthier.
grocery stores. You know.
Oh,
Oh, last thing. I saw this article, this YouTube or TikTok or whatever it was, on Whole Foods. It's like Whole Foods, where you go to spend more money to eat healthier. This woman found a rubber blueberry. A rubber
oh,
blueberry.
I know. Like it's like my husband's like, well, you can't believe everything you hear or see. I'm like, it's just getting crazy. I don't know what to say.
I'm pretty sure she gets sued if it really didn't happen.
Yes, right,
We'll
right.
say allegedly.
Yeah, exactly.
Whole Food allegedly
Yes.
found a rubber blueberry.
So I don't know. It's just getting it's crazy.
Our name just popped down here on the bottom here.
It's been there, girl, the whole time.
Okay, well, maybe I just blinked and then it was going and blinked and it was back.
Oh, you know why? Because I took away the ticker for a second to type something in, and then it brought it back to your attention. That's probably why.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So I was going to say she's going to be here the end of the month.
End of the month. Yes. So, whew, I did not put my fan on today. It's hot in here.
Girl.
What?
Yeah. It's warm in here too because the door's shut. Yeah, she will be here the end of the month. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
On Connecticut Housewives and Housewives of Connecticut.
And Housewives of Connecticut. I'm trying to see if I can. Whew. Back's starting to hurt.
Oh, girl. Like I said, we're I think that we don't look our age, but we definitely can feel it in our bones.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Can you feel it? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. We're gonna have to practice in the middle of the week because there's for some reason not even one person even jumped on here. So so YouTube is blocking it. You need to stop blocking us, YouTube.
Well, they probably want us just to use them and them only. Is it? Oh, you're not gonna use just me? You are cut off.
Right. Exactly.
Possibly.
But that's all that we have for now, and we shall see you next week at 1 p.m. Eastern
and 12 noon Standard Time or Central Time.
And we'll come on for like a 5-minute thing to test and figure out what's going on with the whole YouTube thing. I know that tomorrow I have a couple things. What do you have going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow I have our father has another appointment. And
as long as we do it before 8 p.m. my time, so I know that I'll be anytime after 2 o'clock.
Well, his appointment is at 2 o'clock my time.
Okay. All right, so that's 3 o'clock my time. So maybe 5 o'clock-ish, 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Even if it's just jumping off for a couple of minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes.
5 is better than 6 because Wednesday is my church day.
Okay, so then you'll be rushing though.
I will not be rushing. I leave here at 6 o'clock or 6:15. I'm good. Well, this means I have to be dressed and ready to go.
Okay, you're right. Even if we just do it for 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're done. Thank you guys for again attending. Thank you for coming on to our little sisterly chit chat. And until next time, maybe even tomorrow. Click, subscribe, and then you'll know when we come on live. That's the thing, right?
Yes.
All right. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Love.
Peace. Love. And blessings.